Police reports.
The Chambersburg Police Department arrested Courtney Starlet Denise on Thursday, January 13, 2026. Chambersburg Police Department is investigating a hit-and-run accident that occurred at Lincoln Cemetery on the 900 block of Lincoln Way East. The unknown vehicle backed into the fence and brickwork at the entrance to the cemetery between 12 p.m. on January 13, 2026 and 12 p.m. on January 14, 2026. Anyone with information pertaining to the involved vehicle is asked to contact the Chambersburg Police at 717-264-4131 or leave a tip on Crime Watch. On December 29, 2025 at 1:32 a.m., CPD officers were dispatched to the 1000 block of South Main Street for someone who had thrown eggs at the victim's residence. Upon arrival, officers spoke with the victim, who advised that they heard the eggs hitting his house around 1:20 a.m. A nearby business with cameras captured two males on video throwing the eggs at the residence. The individuals shown in this photo may have information relevant to an ongoing police investigation. They are persons of interest, but not necessarily suspects at this time. If you believe you have information that can assist the police in identifying or locating these individuals, please submit a tip or contact the Chambersburg Police at 717-264-4131. Darren L. Varner, Waynesboro, has been charged with 2 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol and/or a controlled substance, and 1 count of following too closely after an auto accident occurred on October 31st at 7:31 p.m. on East Main Street and Roadside Avenue. Valerie L. Pauls, Waynesboro, has been charged with 3 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol and/or a controlled substance, and 1 count each of possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia after a traffic stop was conducted on October 26th at 5:34 p.m. on Walnut Street. Matthew A. Sanders, Waynesboro, has been charged with 1 count of theft by unlawful taking after several items were reported stolen on November 9th at 11:54 p.m. on Cleveland Avenue. Stephen P. Young, Greencastle, has been charged with 3 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol and/or a controlled substance after police made contact with him on October 11th at 2:32 p.m. on North Potomac Street. On June 25th, 2025, Chambersburg State Police located a stolen vehicle on Interstate 81 in Shippensburg. After conducting a joint investigation, a juvenile from Shippensburg was charged with the following: Title 18, 3921A, theft by unlawful taking, 18, 3928A, unauthorized use, and Title 75, 1501A, drivers required to be licensed. The victim's vehicle was stolen on East Bird Street in Shippensburg Borough and was crashed on Interstate 81, causing it to be totaled. On January 15, 2026, the Washington County Narcotics Task Force executed a search and seizure warrant at 137 John Street with the assistance of the Maryland State Police and Hagerstown Police Department. During the search and seizure warrant, agents recovered approximately 99.5 grams of fentanyl, stored in 200 gelatin capsules, approximately 60.5 grams of cocaine, and approximately $1,802 in United States currency. 2 arrests were made in this operation, and they are as follows. 25-year-old Sean Wagstaff from Catonsville, Maryland, was charged with possession with intent to distribute narcotic, cocaine, possession with intent to distribute narcotic, fentanyl, distribution, PWID, CDS, fentanyl, heroin, possession large amount not cannabis, fentanyl, possession not cannabis, cocaine, possession not cannabis, fentanyl. 43-year-old Justin Ragland from Hagerstown, Maryland, was charged with possession paraphernalia and common nuisance, distribute narcotic. Request for public assistance, fraud investigation. The Maryland State Police Hagerstown Barracks is seeking the public's help in identifying the individual pictured below. If you recognize this individual or have any information that may assist in this investigation, please contact Trooper Seidel at brendan.seidel@maryland.gov and use 26 MSP 001091 as your subject line, or submit an anonymous tip by phone at 301-766-3800. As always, we appreciate your assistance in helping keep our community safe. PA State Police reports. January 3, 2026. Warrant with arrest prior to wreck. Block Cumberland Highway, Green Township. The arrestee, 31-year-old male, Chambersburg, PA. PSP Chambersburg was conducting routine patrol when a Title 75 violation was observed on the above-listed vehicle. Through further investigation, it was discovered the operator had a warrant for his arrest out of Georgia. PSP Chambersburg investigating. That's the second half of the police reports for this week. Join us next week for the next police report.